not gonna lie, I've actually been waiting to start the recap stream. I've been really excited to get it going for this week. Um, Let me just get here. Okay, we're on, we're live, all good. Alright, good evening or welcome everyone. So we're going to be looking at the recap for last week. And I thought I would have Feet Barbie immediately here. I told you coming at me, but I guess not. So maybe we will just start off a little bit more relaxed. And then from there we will continue as normal. Thank you for reporting in very early, Jordan. I appreciate it. It's always good to know we've got a regular in tow immediately. So, where to start? Let's do the same as normal. We look at the amount of players in the league just to double check. Then we get into the results for last week, have a look at fantasy, and then probably by then it will be time for the new pairings. And if Transu is around, if anyone can just tell them, hey, get the pairings out. Oh, I think Transu is around. Oh yeah, he is. Alright, good. So Transu, you are around somewhere. Please make sure the pairings come out so we can have them around about 9ish. And maybe some people are trying to sneak the URL access already to see if that comes out early. Anyway, in the meantime, let's see what happened last week. First off, just very quickly, as we did in the other ones, just checking on the amount of players to see if something happened. This is just out of interest for me, to be honest. It doesn't really impact us that greatly, but we actually lost 6 players, and I don't know how or where, like how do we lose 6 players in the league, but we still have the same amount of boards, we have the same amount of teams, but the alternate list at the bottom is less. There's 6 players fewer than there were last week when we checked. So I don't know if anyone can tell me if maybe if an alternate replaces an existing player in a team, if their name maybe drops off from this list and they move up into the team list. So maybe that's one way that can happen. And maybe the other one is just someone kind of says, screw it, I don't want to be an alt if I'm not in a team, or I said I could be an alt, but actually I can't do that anyway, so never mind. Hey Scrooge, good to have you here, man. I still have to like properly see your face and your dog. I know you have a doggy, right? So maybe next stream I'll come over. You should please show me so I can see as well. Alright, so easy small point, but it looks like somehow we've misplaced 6 players in the alternate list. Guitar Spider, good evening. If you could maybe tell us where those 6 players went. I'm very curious. I am wondering, do they maybe replace someone in a normal team and their name moves, or did they just leave? But yeah, someone go find those 6 players. Alts are the lifeblood of the league always, so gotta make sure. Look at all the people. Wait, isn't that the lyrics? All the people. Isn't that like a Beatles song? Okay, anyway, enough waffling. Let's have a look at what happened last week. We're gonna do it from the pairings first, and then we'll look at the standings afterwards. All right? Hey, oh, who's this? Umut Ali Yakov. Hello, friends and foes. Okay, that's a good point. Yeah. Sometimes it's the same people actually. I've had friends who are foes in certain rounds, so yeah, it's a complicated situation. Nice to have you join us as well, Umut. Alright, so let's look at the pairings and the results there. I have a list, like I did last week, of specific teams I want to look at, but I realized that the list is growing a bit too much. So let's stop pretending and let's just run through the pairings from the top to the bottom, and we can make sure we see everything in that way and it's not very confusing. Hey Gary, awesome to have you here as well. Yeah, so let's just bite the bullet up front. My team, who were doing very well in the first 2 weeks, unfortunately lost the match this week. So I like my suggestion, came out really strong out of the gate. I actually think we were down like 3.5 at the start. Val's game. Val actually, yeah, unfortunately, he was actually really crashing at one point, but he was also losing at one point, so it's one of those. And then my game, if anyone didn't see yesterday with Tune-Off, was basically the same. I was completely lost, and luckily I got it out. But yeah, so we're down. We lost. We got as Feet said, we got the best tie-break results you can have without having won three games in a row, minus half a point from me at the first week. So, and this is also, oh, actually, in total pairings, only 3 games I think were draws in total, 3 like team matches, and we only had 4 forfeits or scheduled draws kind of stuff. So that's great. It's a little bit less from last week, so I think that's good. So, oh no, we lost. We're gonna have to see how that impacts our standings. We're definitely not top anymore. Next, Gone with the Windmill and Fantastic Blunders and where to find them. We were looking at both of these teams last week because they were both doing very well. Fantastic Blunders, I think, also had a blowout 8-0, and Gone with the Windmill had like 6-2 or something very strong. And again, Fantastic Blunders had a really good week 5-3. That's not bad at all. So Guitar Spider, you guys got crushed, unfortunately. You also lost against BMS the 9. I didn't actually see your game though, so apologies, I missed that. And Transu, I see you also lost. And Cinema Show, who was angry about someone this week. I think that was not league related though. Thankfully, that was like a public game. But anyway, so tough break for the Windmills, but the Fantastic Blunders I think are probably going to be quite high. Old moves and new blunders. So this is not a team we've been looking at so far, but they have bad player 35, who we know is the highest rated player in the league this season. And they obviously got the nice result, 6-2. I never recall. Did I see any of these specific games? I don't actually think so. Oh, I did see Cody Diggin versus Nice Akif. That was a fun game to watch as well. Total Lemons. So Total Lemons did very well in week 1. Crushed is not what I'd call a 5-3. Fair enough. Maybe I'm adding a bit too much sensation to it. 5-3 isn't crushed. You're actually just losing by 1 point, right? Otherwise it would have been a draw. Yeah, fair enough. And so Total Lemons was a team who did very well in week 1. We were also following them, but then in week 2 they drew, so that wasn't too great. But then I think they drew. But now again, Scrooge, this is your team, yeah? You guys pulled out a win, so 5-3, not crashing, but doing well and winning. So very good. And here's Rabbi R as well, who was talking craziness in the general chat earlier, trying to wait for the pairings. Then we do have a team who did crash a little bit, 6.5 versus 1.5. There's no crying in chess, and this is a team that we actually were following before. So there's no crying in chess, I think was... oh, this is Brain the Size of Something from the previous season. Another group of players who tend to stick together from last season, and they did pretty well. And then Bee's Knees. Where's all the bzz in the chat for the Bee's Knees? I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but the Bee's Knees this past week started to like buzz at each other when they're playing their games. It was super cute to see. I really liked it. I think it was Feet Bobby's game, and we were watching a little bit, and then every time he saw one of his teammates coming into the Buzz, there we go, coming into the chat, he would say like for instance, hey Gary, and then buzz, buzz, and then Gary would be like, hey Feet, buzz, buzz. Like that was really awesome. I really felt excluded from the secret club. That was really nice. Anyway, yeah, you guys did very well as well. 6.5, 1.5. Feet drew. We all saw that game with Tommy. That was really interesting. What a wild ride, but Feet unfortunately couldn't pull it out. And then Gospel Gambit actually beat Mills Beast, and actually both of them are streaming at the same time. So hopefully you guys saw one of the games, if not both. I'm still hoping we can do like a dual stream at some point. That'll be really fun. And then all the other boards just crashed. Well done. Very good. All right, moving on to Well and Truly Forked versus Team As in Teamily. Jordan, this is your team. We also know Susie Dent comes around sometimes into the spectating. She was also watching one of the other games with us. Hey, hello Martin. Indeed, what is this chess? Come and find out sometime. You should join the league, yeah? Oh yeah, so I know Susie Dent comes around and has a little look sometimes. Jordan has been splitting his attention, I think, playing like multiple OTB tournaments while he's supposed to be playing league games or something crazy. I'm not too sure what you were doing, Jordan, but I highly I don't recommend it. I'm super against. I can't imagine playing league and OTB on the same day. That sounds just no, thank you. Anyway, so you guys unfortunately lost 5-3. And then next, Dubov Sacrificial Victims as the Pawns on Strike made them on to promotion. Anyone I recognize in here? Alex Gould I recognize. Topspin I recognize. Oh, this was Adande got a forfeit win. That's not something we see every day. Yeah, Jordan, you definitely piled too much on yourself. You need to take it a bit easier, hey? Next, we have 1.5, 6.5. So this was another kind of strong victory for Tish, the world's oldest goldfish. And this is another theme that we were originally following. I think this is what is the answer to the universe or whatever. And they came second last season. So they did pretty well. And this week again, they had a good result. Blastjuan was one of the people who got to take a point off them. And then Swell Buddha wasn't able to get their point over the board. They had a draw instead. Then down to We Wear Jeans to all the games versus There Can Be No One, which is still one of the best team names. This was just the win. In Japanese, you would say giri giri, like just. Got it over. So it was a giri giri win, 4.5, 3.5. Yeah, and this was actually not like a lot of draws. Only one board drew. The rest were all wins and losses. So a lot of decisive games. Very nice. Then one of the draws, Blue Jeans versus Veni Vidi Forky. Anyone in here? I don't recognize anyone right now. Slugman, I know at least. And then Can't Believe I Just Played That Move versus Check GPT. This is the team I think we faced last week, my team. Yeah, there's Josh Core. They lost against Check GTP. Dr. Chestad is turning out to be one of my favorite players in the league right now, by the way. They always play their game roundabout weekends. UTC 12, 1, 2, and they play such aggressive. This game, you guys should honestly go look at this. I'm not going to do a game review for this, but they played a very, very aggressive London system where they like sacked a piece and a pawn and then just got some like crazy counterplay. Like, oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. It was actually all like semi-theory as well, which I couldn't believe. I think me and Val were watching the game at one point. Couldn't believe it was actually like a game that had been played a few times before. It was very interesting. Then Stockfish Syndrome versus quite a collection. So here, Silk Wanderer, Mennonite, Mr. Scribbs. Mr. Scribbs hasn't come to our stream yet, I thought. Unfortunately. Comedy is here sometimes. So they did pretty well. They got a lot of draws though. Wow, 3 draws. Yeah, that's a lot of... 4 draws. That's a lot of draws to get a 6-2 result. I guess they won everything else then, right? 50 Shades of Tall versus What's in a Name. Let's see here. We did look at Astronominov beating Jolie, and again they played some kind of semi-dubiously attack versus the Karo Khan, I believe. That was very interesting as well. And, sorry, in my notes. Yeah, okay. And then Magnus Carlsen, Kostas is in here as well, and Barberley. Okay. Actions have consequences, and Night might fight all night. There we go. Fail improve. I think I spectated them start of the league. Andrew Rimmer is here. Yeah, no one else I recognize right now. Petron Petrov just lost versus Resign against the Machine. Man, I haven't heard, like, Rage Against the Machine makes me think about Matrix. They used it at the end of the movie, right? I thought this was Checkers. Unfortunately not, mate. Unfortunately not. Stick around. You can pick up a few things about what the differences are. Oh, nice. Mori won their game as well versus Cronin, which I think is someone they played in the previous season as well. Very good. Here's Mega. Oh my goodness, let's not talk politics versus Hush Moose. Very strong result. 6-2. Samurai per player got a win versus Quiddit. Well done. I didn't see your game, but I know Quiddit's a very strong player. Oh yeah, and they're like 100 points higher rated than you as well. Nicely done. Saquin, Timothy. Alright, Rochlachla, Pepe Bote. Okay. Oh, Nick West as well. I don't know if Nick West streamed his games actually. Does anyone know if Nick has been streaming in the last while? I don't feel like I've seen... He didn't participate in like preparing the stream, but he would like just come past and say, surprise, I'm streaming. I don't think I've seen them stream in a while. Baldigo, where no man has gone, BE4 versus no draws, just drama, and the drama won very clearly. 6.5, 1.5. I think this might be one of the 2 strongest results for this season. Very strong. Monkey Pumps. Who's KF21? You come out here and tell me who you are now with your monkey bumps. No, actually, and it started off with baboon bumps, I will have you know. But we're keeping the monkey bumps to the end. We're just trying to get through what happened in the season first. Monkey bums come after pairings if they do it all. So if you're really interested in that, maybe you can convince me at the end, but right now not. Something by Tomorrow versus our EKG shows irregular. Mr. No more. Mr. One more. Yeah. Ah, Jose is in here. Oh, they lost. Okay, and this game, how does this work? This game is a draw, but there's no... Wait, did they just play a game without scheduling? Is that how you get this result? That's interesting. Oh, and here then the last two matches were both drawn. Lies Damned Lies and ACLP versus Infinite Blitz, and the last minute is 8 boards. Yeku, my man EQ sitting up here with their lovely doggy. I think they have one as well. FWC is up here as well. Gilbert was playing here this time. And in the top one, Funny Like a Clown, Buffer Underrun, DW Wells. Oh yeah, I saw that they lost. Tough one. Alright. Okay, so that being said, with all of these results done, can we get a drum roll? I'm too lazy to like prepare little like sound effects and stuff. So let's just assume there's a drum roll in the back anyway. Let's see what the standings are. Cha-cha. I'm at Fantastic Beasts have been crushing it for sure. I did expect them to be at the top. Very good. Oh no, we've dropped down to 9th place. I guess it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's see. So Fantastic Blunders doing very well. Strong result. Best tie breaks there as well. 18.5. Very good. Man, my tie breaks is actually... Our tie breaks is 19. Hint about some other things that we will look at in a second. So yeah. Bees knees. Oh, very good. You guys are up to number 6. Well done. So no losses, only a draw in week 2. Yeah, we're already on 9th. Gone with the Windmill, sitting in 10th, right next to us, basically. Oh yeah, here we go. Tish the Goldfish also. There's a lot of us around here. Yeah, so what's the... I'm going to look at match point group. Is it easier? So there's 4 of us on 6. Well done. Then there's 5 of us on 4. 4 of us on 5. Can't do numbers anymore. Also well done. And then a lot of us sitting on 4 points down to here. And then 2, 1. And unfortunately, Something by Tomorrow is yet to win. Oh, they came close though. 3.5. Alright, come on. Something by Tomorrow. Get yourself a match point on the board. Alright, so I think it's whoopsie. I think it's official. Let me just refresh so it goes away. I think it's official. I will take that massive target that our team had on our back, and I will pass this on to Fantastic Blunders and where to find them. So if you guys are looking for someone to go and target, Ghost JW, BM Astonine, Grey Sensei, Happy Daffodils, Alex 11 Star, Hesperian, Kuchla, and Chow Daddy. Chow Danny? I don't know. Here's your new target for week 4. Now, so feel free to go after them if you feel like it. They are in clear first right now, very strong. I like my suggestion is doing pretty well right as well. Old moves, new blunders. I guess the tie breaks, although they matter a lot, are also quite close in many situations. So nicely done. If only tie breaks is the only reason that the only way we decided, because then we would be doing really well. All right, so congratulations everyone that has gone through week 3, and please go and target the other team for a bit, so me and my teammates can kind of regroup a bit after what was quite an intense and up and down week. All right, then let's just have a look at the fantasy league. Let's look at the fantasy league. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So when the bonus from putting your own team into the fantasy league and having the best tiebreaks is actually, well, if you put your exact team in, your result for the fantasy league as well. So although we don't have the best score in the league, I'm actually still somehow leading the fantasy league, which we all know is the real thing that matters. So yay. Anyway, so super good here. It's actually very close though. Tristan Brown on 18. Again, the soothsayer is coming in, just somehow knowing who's going to win. And then Avery and Millspeace, you guys are pretty close, along with Feet Barbie and Gary Borja. Are you guys all just picking the same person, though? I'm very curious if these 4 people are just kind of picking the same people for most of their team. Who did you guys pick? Millspeace, Feet Barbie. Gary, where are you? This list doesn't contain everyone for some reason. That's not right. Alright, whatever. Just look at them. Okay, they both picked Millspeace. Very good. Oh no, and then actually quite a few differences. And Borgia. Okay, this entries list doesn't seem to contain everyone though, so that's a bit of a fail. I was looking forward to being able to. Oh goodness, you guys should have told me the chat box is straight in the middle of everything. You can't see anything. Um, yeah, that's a bit of a fail. Well, okay, anyway. So I'm not sure exactly how that works. You guys look suspiciously like you're picking basically the same people. But the Fantasy League is still very, very close. 19, 18, 17. That's kind of ridiculously close, actually. All right. So, now see Daisy. Okay, there we go. I'm at the bottom of the entries. Is that where you are? Oh, there you go. Here you go. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Let me see. So, Mulberry Street and Borgia. Borgia, where are you here? Okay, Funny Animator and Mills Beast. Duncan and J.W. Wells. Okay, now you guys actually do have quite a bit of. Okay, now there's a lot of Gary in there. Goodness me, everyone wants to pick Gary for sure. Tristan Brown, Borgia. Everyone picks Borgia for. I would also pick Borgia for whichever board they're on because they always seem criminally underrated. I remember a while back they would just crush on their board like constantly. Just how is Borgia doing that all the time? But anyway, so the popularity thing. Oh, actually, Gary, you're not in here. I'm surprised. More people picked Mr. Scribbs. That seems surprising. Tristan Brown, sorry. Hmm. Okay. Well, anyway, you pick the Soothsayer, and the Soothsayer wins for you, I guess. That's fair enough. Alright. Okay, so, back to here then. Now we still have to kill about 5 minutes before we can get our new pairings, unless someone is going to tell me something like, hey, the pairings are out. Can someone try to do the sneaky pairing thing? Because I actually don't know if I can do that. Let's see. Pairings. Round. I don't know. I don't remember how this works. There's like a totally different. I don't know how to do it. Someone else check for me, please. I'm too lazy to figure it out. It's been too long. I don't remember how to do it. Actually, quickly go see here. Go pairings already. Here we go. Yeah, that should be doing it just fine. All right. We have to kill the 3 minutes. Actually, you know what? Can I quickly go show you what Mr. Chestad's game was? Because it was just such a cool opening. I'll just open it up quick while we wait. Chestad. Here we go. That was quick and easy. Chestad was white. And this is a London, right? With a normal like D5, C5 situation. Okay, still looking very normal, right? So they take, which is a little bit abnormal, but whatever. They force black into this line where the queen starts running around. Okay, and here couldn't figure this out, but they play e4, and then they move the bishop, forking the queen and the knight, right? And after that they castle, so they just like let their knight die, and they'd retake with the queen. And this is what you see now. They've got this situation going on, and they've got this situation going on. This is amazing. I don't want to play Blitz. If you see my Blitz rating, you'll like be so embarrassed for me. My Blitz rating is like 400 points lower than my other ratings. I'm super bad at Blitz. I can't play quickly at all. But anyway, this is the opening, and you can see here there's 6 master level games, and they all went Queen B6, which is what they played as well. And then you take with the bishop this side, and then like it all kind of depends on which they want to play. But this for me was just absolutely like sensational to see. I was super excited by this. Like look at this situation. Eventually they won, but here it's still completely equal. Man, I don't know. People at this level doing this kind of prep for me is just a little bit much. I don't know. I don't know much about that. Where's Trans? Is Trans in the chat? Trans, are you here today? You're our inside man on the pairings. Can you let us know if it's out or not? Tell me some good news. Tell me any news. Oh, hang on, what did I do here? That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Franzo isn't in chat, is he? Yeah, same. Blitz is hard. Yeah. I'm no good. I played Blitz against my friends, kind of just as a joke, and then they hung their queen, and then I hung my queen in return, just like an idiot. Hey, Akshak. Welcome to the wait. We are about 2 minutes out from getting the league pairings for week 4, I believe. But let's see. Oh, snap-a-dizzles. I hacked it. There we go. All right. All right, so shall we just go ahead and have a look then? Why wait 2 minutes? Apologies. Maybe this is a little bit against the rules, but I didn't want to spend 2 minutes just sitting around. So this is happening now. Maybe they're actually announcing it right now. Are they? The Mumpig spam to kill the gun. No, I don't think it's necessary since we just snuck the pairings. So hang on, where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's have a look. So Fantastic Blunders, the way to find them are the team to beat this week. And they are, ooh, okay, well, at least we think one game is going to go um, their opponent's way with bad player on board 1. 2,500. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Alex, there we go, very good. And then we wear our jeans all the time. I like my suggestion. So here's the second team that's doing very well. Gary, I'm not spilling secrets. You're spilling secrets. But maybe. Apologies. So Matthew Huber, you're over here. Jonaf, you're sitting against VRKP this week, eh? Very nice. Okay, let's keep going a little bit. Total Lemons versus Well and Truly Forked. Scrooge, you're playing Milan Rad. That'll be a tough game. I think they're quite strong. But I guess so are you, right? Funny Animator is playing Marlinen. And who's Robbie R is here against NC. Tristan Brown against Hiroku. Why do I have the feeling like Tristan Brown is stronger than this rating? I'm not sure, but I have that feeling. Alright, here we get to the bees. Buzz for the bees. No crying in chess unless you lose. Oh, you guys are playing a strong team as well, yeah. So Feats is playing James. Mulbees is playing J3084. Duncan is playing Intertemporal. PS Cooing playing Killager. Killager also plays really fun openings and stuff. Another interesting player to look at. Gary, you are playing against B-Pack. Don't think I know B-Pack. That's maybe a name I haven't heard before. And then Marconi99 is Jockey-Senator? I do not know how to read that and pronounce it. Borja, I know my king, and Dama X is playing against Atomic Morphe. That should be fun as well. Okay, here's my team. Oh, very fun. We're playing against my Son Never Calls team. So Frosty versus My Son Never Call. Gonna try and watch that. Night Fury versus Cape St. George. Meekly is playing Amanda. Val, you're playing Pele. I will be playing Chesruko 7. I don't know these people, unfortunately, so I guess we will get to know each other this week. Prostitute is playing Kojijan, and Orich is playing Sumo Chess, and then Falston is playing Love EA. Okay, so we should get our chats going. Basketball player Jokic from Serbia. Oh, is that where that's from? Hang on, let me see. Oh, you know what? I feel like I saw. I mean, he's just like a tall white guy, right? That's such an easy guess to make anyway. I feel like I saw something about him though. Like some little like clip reel of his like really good passes behind his back and stuff like that. Thank you, True Lies. Oh, by the way, who am I trying to? Guitar Spider. Who am I trying to? Who changed their YouTube name recently? I feel like we should tell people how to do that because I'm loving people coming to the chat, but I don't know who you are on Slack, so I'm just saying yay and happy, but I really wish I knew who I was talking to. So I want to kind of help people know how to change their YouTube names to fit the Slack name so it's easier to kind of know who we're talking to in chat all the time. But anyway, Jockinator, thank you very much. I understand what's going on there. Oh yeah, Guitar Spider, you did. Can you tell us how you did it? Was it very easy? I'm going to keep going, but if you have like an easy way to explain it, please let us know. Next up, 64 Squares Anguish versus Gone with the Windmill. Gone with the Windmill probably trying to get back. The Guitar Spider, this is you guys. Yeah, so you're playing JC123987, which is, I don't know. The Pope is playing the chess player, very nice. Oh, Fury, is that you? Is it Night Fury 21 because you're 21 years old? Or because you named yourself in 2021? Or you just go to your Google account? Very nice. Okay, Fury, sorry man, if that's you then that's easy enough to follow. Now everyone else just tell me who you are as well. Like the animated dragon guy. Nice. Gotta love it. Niraku Hakamura. Tranzo is playing Baltic Gambit. Sounds promising. Sounds like it might be interesting. And then Fulmarsky is playing Peril Quake. Fulmarsky, I really needed those cookies yesterday. I wish they would came to watch my games. I could have some. Tish the world's oldest goldfish against Czech GPT. Should be good. Dr. Chestad, AXP. I'm definitely going to try and watch that again. Here's my old nemesis, Dr. von Goosewing. Very nice, very nice. All's looking good, not a problem. I request you change your profile picture to incredibly cute Slack one. Hang on, what? Hang on. Night Fury's incredibly cute Slack picture. Let's have a look quickly. Nope, that's not right. Why can't I find you? There you are. Oh, isn't this from Train Your Dragon? Yeah, there we go. I see. Gary wants you to put your Train Your Dragon. Train Your Dragon? Is that what it was called? Yeah. I could be a stalker. Oh no, Martin, let's not get into the stalking. People can just reveal themselves slowly over time. We have that, like, surely there's something more productive we can be doing with ourselves. Silk the Wanderer would be pretty good. Mennonite Cholet could be pretty good too. Mr. Scrubs versus Merrick's. STC Lion, J. Carmody is playing Ice on Mars. This person sounds like they're a Musk fan. Maybe, maybe not. I am an enigma. Okay, there's a legal name and a display name basically, and you can change your display name, no problem. Ah, okay, cool. A legal name? I sure as hell did not put my official real name into my Google account, I think. I mean, I made it like a million years ago, but I cannot imagine I put my real name in back then. Anyway, Resign Against the Machine, Blue Jeans. Okay, Maury, you're playing Chris Jansen. I don't know who that is. And Stefan is going to hopefully be streaming Callison. Last week we actually missed quite a few streamers. Not everyone came past to stream their games again. It's a little bit unfortunate. Butter Pecan, 8-timer, Slug versus Solar. Very nice. Vinny Vinny Forky. Some rapper playing. You're playing Paxars. This is not someone I know. But I'm always down to watch some rapper play some chess. They're very good, so it's interesting to see. You have to if you do purchases through it. Alright, well there you go. I hate spending money. I don't think I've done any purchases through Google before. That sounds like the kind of thing, again, that I wouldn't do. So maybe that's why. But now we know you do. Fair enough. Leloch over 9,000 playing Timothy. That could be quite fun as well. And Nick West against Chess Fefe. Then by hook or by rook. Super Fighter versus Failproof. Failproof is not available. Super Fighter has had 2 scheduled draws. So let's hope their alt comes in quickly and then there can be a game over here. Anyone else here? Andrew Rimmer. Yeah. Should be good. Very nice. And then team as in Teamly. Jordan, this is you guys. So Susie, this should be good too. Susie Dent is playing Tome, so that could be fun, yeah? And then Jordan, you're playing Gospel, so that'll be streamed. And Yellow Rambo is playing Lemel Gullable, so all 3 of your boards will be streamed once again because your opponents all stream. So that can be quite fun. Semity Pack, Fork is playing Daddy David kana. Said Nominee is playing Cian Costa. Very nice. Neat. Yeah, neat indeed. No draws, just Drama, who did very well last week. Jele Taxaway should be a good game too. Brandy Shambi. Anyone else know here? Josh Core I just played 2 weeks ago. Flying Fred. Pumpkin. White Rice Matters. Alright. Our EKG shows a regular QRS versus Dubov Sacrificial. Alex Ghoul. I done their one. But I don't know their opponents. Okay, pawns on strike with them on promotion versus never underestimate people with default person icon. I like the name. Top spin of the vacuous ROM is already out. So top spin who actually had a forfeit lost the previous week needs to wait for an ult to come in. Here we go. Enlance. So there can be only one versus Stockfish Syndrome. That should be good as always. Enlance versus Alexander Berger. Alexander Berger. I think. If I go Afrikaans for a second. Sobito. Sidewinder is gone. Okay. What's in the name versus Lies. Jesse HF is out. Funny like a clown. Van Roy could be good. Yeah, very nice. And then 8 games boldly go where no one has gone before. Yeah, Q. Oh, this will be very nice. Yeah, Q playing ALP Arslan will be a fun game to watch as well, I think. Could be very fun. Yeah, I think I would be up for having that going on in the background. Night might fight all night versus the last minute team. What am I seeing? Gilbert playing in-game master 369. 369 dancer. Yeah, that's every time I say that it reminds me of the lyrics. Or at least the song. I don't really know the lyrics well. Infinite Blitz versus Petron Petrov. Okay, JW Wells Gronin. Buffer Underrun is playing GMAT. Yes. And then a last pairing, Hushed Moves versus Something by Tomorrow. Quit It, Mr. One More. Knoddle, LC69. My name is Mund. Yeah, there's a few names I know in this one as well. Very nice. And that looks like it's it. That'll give us to the end of the pairings. Did I miss anything? No, that should be fine. That's also fine. Let's see if there's something happening here that I need to be know about. Yeah, Jordan, you're just checking. That's gonna be fun, man. All 3 of those games are streamers. So if I go to this one, yeah, all 3 of these games are possibly streamed. That's gonna be really fun. I would be interested to see a little bit of this happening in the background. That could be really enjoyable. Alright, I'm seeing a few of the green ticks picking up, so I hope everyone is going to be contacting their opponents very quickly. If you are not able to play this week, please step out and let an alternate fill your space as well, so we can get more chess on the board. The league is here to play chess, not just to get forfeit wins, so let's try and get those games going. And we will be doing a little bit of coverage, and I'll stream our own game again somewhere in this week as well. So come past, probably towards the weekend as normal. That tends to be like just the easiest time to be doing some of the streams and so forth. Yeah, I don't know. Spider, do you watch all the games, by the way? Like, I've already pointed out like 5-6 games I want to watch, although normally half the games happen in the time zone I can't. But I wonder if anyone else kind of like looks through and like tries to find a game they might want to see, because I've really started, from having to do coverage, I've really started to enjoy some of the repeat players I've seen who are doing like very interesting, like Dr. Chestad playing some very interesting openings. So maybe we can do that. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. Actually, who was Fury? You were the one that said I had to play Blitz, right? Let me show you what my Blitz rating looks like before I get off. Okay, Blitz is the blue one. Look at this crash. End of last year, I was still at least somewhere in the 16s or whatever, and then just all of a sudden, just falling off a cliff. And my classical hatering hasn't improved really since 2021. Seriously, I've been on the same rating for 4 years. Alright, so this was my plan. So, this is March now. I'm officially not working in the office most of the time. I'm able to just work from home in case my wife goes into labor. I'm already here. It's easy. And if I can't play League, my plan is to maybe just start and improve my classical rating, because it's been on the same level for 4 years. Like, what's going on? So I might go pump up my rating a bit in the public pool and then come back to the league, like one board up or something. I did hear that Gilbert said sometimes that's an easy way just to change the board you're playing is to go play a few pool games. And I do believe, remind me if I'm wrong, but I think like 15 plus 50, 15 plus 15 counts as classical, doesn't it? So I mean, you don't even have to put in like few hours of playing. You can play like a fairly short game and get a classical in. So that could be pretty good actually. So yeah, this will be this will be hopefully looking different in a while because that's ridiculous. I haven't improved in 4 years. I mean, my Japanese hasn't improved in 4 years, it feels like. So maybe that's basically just the way I'm working right now. Okay, I think that's the end of this presentation for today. If anyone has any closing words, please let me know. I'm super excited to see a lot of the games that are going to happen. I don't know if anyone is going to be kind of like crazy and just try and play the game immediately. Thursday is the first one that's been scheduled. Atomic Morphe and Full Marsky. Man, these people schedule flippin' fast. I'm very impressed. I never commit to a game that quickly. I'm never ready to commit that fast. That's way too early. Alright, so I think that's it. Thank you very much for coming past. I can see you're still here, so I feel like I should do something, but the actual content that we were discussing is gone now. Pool games sound too much like roids. Stay natty indeed. Stay natty indeed. I put in a notice at the gym to like suspend my membership for a while because I thought I wouldn't have time. And then when I told my wife, she was like, "What? What are you doing? Go to gym." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll have time." It's unbelievable how much your wife runs your life. You have a lot of say, but you have actually like zero weight half the time. You have to just go, "Yes, let's do it." Pregnant lady wants what's pregnant lady wants. Okay, that's it for the waffles then as well. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Have an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you on on stream again and in the chats and in the coverage for our games. I am actually wondering if I'm gonna do maybe like streaming a bit more frequently, even like doing one or two shorter streams in the week instead of doing just a big one on the weekend. Um, yeah, I doubt any of you are gonna tell me what you like to see, but I might try it. So if you like it, come past, and if you don't like it, don't come past, and then I'll know. All right, stay safe, take care. See you all later. Shops. Oh, and no monkey bums today. I'm sorry. Apologies. Feet wasn't here, so I didn't feel like I had to cater to the niche crowd. Maybe next time. I can do like this. Hey, Jim, but I'm done. Bye, Jim.